to this amazing Easter holiday spectacular. Thank you for joining me. How's your Easter going? Do you have your finest Easter dress on and maybe a homemade necklace? Maybe one you made with me. If not, go make one. Listen, we're gonna have so much fun because that is what holidays are all about, isn't it? I mean, that and stuffing yourself till you can't move off the couch. Those are my experiences anyway, and Easter does have the best candy. Sorry, Halloween, but it's true. Okay, what are we gonna do today? How about we go thrift an Easter dress? Listen, I know it's Easter already. Why are you gonna thrift an Easter dress after today? Well, because they're cute. Usually a little fancy, very pastel-y and pretty and feminine. And why not? Spring is here, right? I mean, kind of. But let's do that. Let's get ourselves a fun Easter dress. Are you into it? All right, good, because we're doing it. How about we make a bunny brooch? Yeah, I said brooch. Maybe you say pin, but I still say brooch. We're gonna make a little bunny brooch to wear. Again, bunnies ain't just for Easter, folks. They're very springy, so why not make one on Easter? We're also gonna look at stuff in my room. It'll be Easter themed stuff with your favorite Easter co-host, Count Nick Nacula. So you're not gonna wanna miss that one. He is a lot of fun, isn't he? He's a rascal, but he's fun. And what movie are we gonna watch? I'm glad you asked. It's Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny. Yes, it's a Christmas movie. Yes, it has an ice cream bunny in it. No, you're not gonna wanna miss this one. And that's all the fun things we're doing today. If any of this or all of this sounds good to you, then let's go. Let's hop, let's go, let's hop. How's your Easter going? Are you having all the fun? I am. Okay, are you ready to thrift with your legs? I think the thrift stores are probably closed today, but you can do this for next year or whenever you want. We're finding an Easter dress today. Now, obviously, I already found mine. Not what I was expecting for an Easter dress, but when you find a vintage, true vintage dress, and you're thrifting, do you always buy it? I do. Even if I feel like the fit could be a little off, I always buy it because I can always have it taken in or taken out like by a little bit. My weight fluctuates sometimes, so that can change on what fits me. So I end up kind of holding on to some stuff. But anyway, I found the most beautiful vintage dress. I cannot wait to show you. And I'm very excited because it is not contained to Easter, nor will yours be. So go get yourself a fun dress and, have a good time with it. Would you like to see what I got? It is one of the most beautiful vintage dresses and I'm thrilled about it. Okay, let's go take a look. Okay, you guys, there's only one look today, but it's pretty spectacular. Like I said, vintage dress headed your way. Are you ready to see it on? Let's go take a look. Okay, you guys, here she is in all her glory. And what a beaut! Do you feel like you're just lost in a field of flowers? It is a very long vintage gown, and I can't believe that I own her. I'm so excited to show it to you on. All I did was throw on a necklace, and I was good to go. Let's take a look. All right, you guys, are you having a good Easter? So this dress is just beautiful, and all I did was threw on this necklace that I made that also kind of has a spring floral theme, and I feel like it worked really, really well. Again, this dress is not super Eastery, but when you find a good vintage dress, you just have to go for it and forego anything else you were thinking of, okay? There's my thrifting advice to you for the week. I hope you're having an amazing, amazing Easter, and I cannot wait to see you again. Okay, how did I do? I mean, you cannot go wrong with a vintage dress, and I don't mind the gown length because I just find that to be much more vintagey. So I love it. and I will no doubt wear it again and again when I can. I'm very curious if any of you have thoughts about vintage dresses as well. I would definitely say if you have someone or you have a good tailor or anything and you feel like you're close on a fit, buy it anyway and see if there's not something they can do to help you out. I mean, if this was too small, I would even take a piece of any color of this fabric and put that somewhere. I'm not a tailor, obviously. Put it somewhere to give it, you know, the fit it needed or whatever. But I say go for it, and at very worst, you have all this fabric. I'm sure there's something that can be done. Get you a good tailor, okay? I happen to have a very good friend who helps me out, and I love you to death, Anne Marie, and I can't thank you enough for all the help you give me. She's the best. Okay, you guys, have a great week, and thanks for joining me this Easter. Okay, who's ready to make some Easter bunny brooches? Get your E6000, some little bunny miniatures, some pin backs, and some rhinestones for the eyes. It was so easy to do, it's not even funny. I basically just took the bunnies, glued these little rhinestones onto their eyes, and then made sure to take the pin back and glue it onto the back of the head, where it's just going to come out at the highest point, really, okay, so that it lays evenly on you. I did one of each color because who doesn't want a rainbow of bunnies, especially in pastel colors? And yeah, really exciting, you guys. They dry really fast, and I think you should make them. Anytime you can get your hand on a dollhouse miniature and just, you know, put like a pin back on it, go for it. It's an easy, quick brooch that you won't soon regret. Okay, here are my little peeps hanging out on my jacket. I love them so much. What do you guys think? Is this something you would do? It's so much fun to just do a quick craft for yourself that makes you smile and looks as cute as anything. Thanks for joining me, guys. Have a few minutes to spare. Would you like to talk about the movie Santa Claus and the Ice Cream Bunny? So let's just call it a holiday movie. I know it's Easter, and I use the excuse that there's some funny in this for like a millisecond to sell it to you as an Easter movie. Okay, we're gonna have so much fun talking about this one, and I promise you, it's worth a watch. Be in the mood. Be in a very silly mood, because otherwise you cannot reason this movie away. It makes zero sense. It was directed by Richard Weiner, and it came out in 1972. Again, I do think the 70s are my favorite era from movies, just because they're usually so silly, and especially horror movies, because they're like, they've got this look and feel that I love. Anyway, that's besides the point. Let's talk about this movie. So, it starts out with Santa Claus, and he is stranded with his sled on a beach in Florida. And it's basically him sitting on the beach complaining about how he cannot get out of the beach and how he's stuck. And like, apparently his reindeers went off because they were too hot. Okay. In the beginning, they show like these elves working in Santa's workshop, and they're singing "Tra-la-la, Santa isn't here," which is awesome. And I feel like I should sing that all the time, you know? Be like, "Tra-la-la, so-and-so's not here." I think it's fun. What do you think? Anyway, here's the crazy thing. So then they start showing these like scenes of kids and what the kids are doing around town, you know, jumping rope and doing this. They show this one kid, and he has one of those like picnic table umbrellas, you know, the enormous umbrellas that you put in the middle of a picnic table or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. He's on the roof of his house with this umbrella, and they show him jump off the roof with it. You guys, you couldn't get away with that now. That's so irresponsible and suggestive. And if I saw that as a kid, I would have totally grabbed the umbrella, got up on the roof and tried it. I would have, because I'd have been like, that looks like fun and clearly is totally safe. Anyway, you guys, Boba is just gonna like run around this video, right? And have I introduced you to my frog? Come on. Okay, anyway, oh, it's Kenny Froggins, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, Kenny Froggins, my pal. So, anyway, as Santa is stuck on the beach, he's calling out to all the kids by name, and you can hear like, Johnny, Becky, and then all the kids like stop what they're doing and they freeze the frame, and it's just so dumb. So the kids come to try and rescue him, and to no avail, they can't do it. So he decides to tell them a story, and he starts telling this fairy tale. It's Jack and the Beanstalk. And you're like, okay, here's the Jack and the Beanstalk part is the majority of the movie, okay? And it is so bad. It's so badly done, but I will say it's great for a laugh, and the kitsch factor is through the roof, and the costumes are amazing. So totally, again, is it a great movie? No, it's horrible. Should you watch it? Yeah, you really should. But basically the movie is this. You get to watch Santa sit on the beach and complain about how hot he is, and watch him sweat and start peeling his clothes off. It's weird, okay? And then he's just complaining. Oh, music? Let's talk about the song he sings. It's basically Woe Is Me. Santa's singing about how he's stuck and he's so upset. I mean, it's just so dumb. And then at the end, you see this, you hear like this fire truck siren kind of sound, and then you see this little red, like, you know, vehicle. This is like a, you know, a junky vehicle come around the corner, and it's being driven by this big costumed bunny who is apparently the ice cream bunny. I still don't know why he's called that. And all the kids are in the back, and you can see that they're singing something, but all you hear is the siren. That's it. It's coming around the corner, and then as they start to like widen out the view, you see that they're in an amusement park. None of it makes sense. And then they end up at the beach, and in the end, the ice cream bunny rescues Santa and picks him up and puts him in the back of the truck, and he goes off. And that is the movie. So, why do I like it? It's pretty obvious. It's ridiculous. And anything that's ridiculous has my attention. Part 2 of that statement, anything that alludes to being a movie about something and has nothing to do with it, another thing, right? Another thing that I absolutely love. Why would you like it? I'm assuming if you have watched me at this point for any amount of time in my movie reviews, then you know that you're gonna watch something ridiculous, because that's what Holly is telling you to do. So, great film. Go watch it and invite all your friends. It's great any time of the year, but it's really fun around Christmas and Easter, right? Hey, get some ice cream. Eat some ice cream while you're watching it, and we'll pull that theme in. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me, and have a great, great week. Bye. Since it's Easter and a very fun holiday, I thought I would do a bonus crafting session with you. I found these seashell iridescent Easter egg, like plastic Easter eggs at the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to make like a Wilma Flintstone style necklace out of them. All I'm going to do is drill through them. They already have one hole in them. So I'm just going to drill through the other side, string them along, and make an amazing necklace with them on wire. And let's take a look at what that looks like. Are you ready? Hey, if you have a Dollar Tree by you, go grab yourself $1.25. As we know, the prices have gone up for one bag, and make this with me. It's kind of fun to have a crazy necklace, don't you think? All right, let's go take a look. Okay, here they are, these cute little seashell Easter eggs. So mine had a little hole already in one end. So all I do is open them up, drill a hole in the other end so it lines up, and then I clip them back together. Okay, so the holes are both on the same side of this egg shell, if you will. And then what I'm going to do is end up running the wire. There you go, and you see I have those pastel beads from Hobby Lobby again. And I'm just going to run that wire through one side, out the other, and then clasp it back together. Now, you could glue the edges together with some E6000 if you wanted to make sure they stay really secure. But since I know I'm probably just going to wear this every once in a while, I'm not too concerned about the pieces falling apart, quite honestly. Again, that's just personal choice. So I'm just running them through the wire, or running the wire through them, that is. And then a bead on each side. It's so simple, such a quick, easy craft. Again, if I add in the cost of beads and wire, I mean, this is under $5 for the full set of jewelry. Easy, you know, who knows, maybe $2 tops. I mean, you guys, it's so fun to just make something that is fun and kind of disposable. It's not going to last forever. I mean, unless you take really good care of it. And then I just go ahead and wire wrap a clasp loop, and there you go. Pretty simple. I hope you try this as well. I think it's a lot of fun and could be done with virtually anything. Okay, you guys, thank you again for joining me on this fun craft. Okay, what do you guys think? Look, I know it's unusual, it's big, it's loud, it's gaudy, it's silly, but it's fun, and I am one of those kind of people that I like something like this. It makes me happy. What do you think? Would you wear this? Maybe not. Maybe you would. Maybe this is something fun you do for a party, you know? Maybe you're a mermaid, or like I said, the Wilma Flintstone type look. Now, I didn't put the earrings on with this because it was just too much, but I'm going to show you the earrings in a minute. All right, how about the earrings? Maybe a little more tame, still big and fun and bold and light as can be. Would you do these earrings? You know, I literally thought, you guys, that I got me making these on video, and I didn't. But it's pretty simple. You just take the wire through that hole, wrap it, put the bead on top of the wrap, take the rest of that wire, hook it around, and just flip it up at the back so it can't come out. See that little flip up there? Let's see. And then just make sure they're both the same size. Pretty fun. Again, fun beach party? Who knows? Anyway, you guys, I hope you were having the best Easter, and thank you for joining me for this extra craft time. Mwah! Happy Easter, you guys, and welcome to the Easter edition of Stuff in My Room. Here I am with everyone's favorite co-host, Count Nick Nacula. Hello,
Hippity
Count.
hoppity. Hello, everybody. It's great to see you again. Happy holidays. What's the Easter? That's it. Happy Easter. Or since this is the lamest show ever, let's use the lamest way to Happy Easter. Ha ha ha. Get it? Of course you get it. It's what you were thinking when I said Happy Easter. You were like, he means Happy Easter. That's what you were thinking. I know it. Anyway, hi. Happy holiday.
Okay, well, enough of that. Okay, are you guys ready to see my items? They're so big that I had to put them on the table today instead of pulling them from the side. But I'm so excited to show you what we have.
Nope.
Okay, let's start with what you see right up front here. These are little Easter bunnies that my aunt made, my Aunt Mim. And I found them a couple years ago with my sister in my dad's storage space. And her and dad said I should take them, so I did, because I love them. These were crafted and made out of like old, it looks like bleach bottles and then covered with cotton balls and
Sure. Why not?
they have these cute little eggs inside, like a Fabergé egg kind of dupe and the little push pins. They're so cute. I would like to make some myself one day. They're very creepy. I know, but they're so cute. Hold this one up so you can see it. I can't wait to see what Count Nick thinks of these.
Okay, what do we have here? Look at these two monstrosities. Dear whoever you think came out of the ground today, what is happening? Someone made this for you. A relative said, here, let me put all my energy and effort into these for you. Here's what I think of you. This is the pinnacle of my creative endeavors for you.
Right.
Well, the good news is, your Aunt Mim, she seems like a nice lady, she made something for me too. Sick. She made me sick with these two. I don't even know what to say. I mean, look at, they're both, they're just, I don't even, how do you even look at this and say anything remotely other than stay away? Please, please, dear God, stay away. That's what I think of these two, the evil twin. They're barely even rabbits. I mean, look at these things. Ugh, gross. This is why I don't celebrate holidays. Because a holiday is really, in retrospect, it's an excuse for anyone to ultimately make something for you, call it a holiday gift, and then you're sort of stuck with it out of courtesy. Ugh. But sure, they're your feelings. I mean, this gives you all the feels. Love it. Love it. Love it. I don't love it, but love it. Love it. Moving on.
Okay. Enough of these. Now, the next Easter item that I have is this amazing, colorful egg diorama. You can see that I found years ago in my favorite thrift store ever. And I will show a picture of it close up so you can see inside of here. Again, another handcrafted beauty that I am in love with. All right, Count Nick, are you ready to tell me about this?
Oh, Lord above.
Why don't you take a look in there?
Seriously? You're going to hand me this H.G. Geiger-looking egg and tell me that some sort of bunny facehugger didn't hatch from this and isn't running around the countryside right now, impregnating people by latching to their faces and laying chocolate eggs in their stomach? That's actually a pretty good idea for a movie. We could call it Easter Alien, right? Right? I'll split the rights with you. 80-20. 80 for me and 20 for my cape. You could just make the movie. Just kidding. Seriously, I've seen your work. Don't make anything for me. And definitely don't have your Aunt Mim make anything for me. That's a callback. So here's the deal. We have this creepy egg with this goofy hole in it. It's not even an egg, it's just a circle. It's like someone took a basketball and put some clay circle around the outside and then dropped some flowers on it. It's like, oh, look, it's an Easter diorama. Praise be. No, it's horrible. I like my idea better. So let's just, going back to my idea of Easter Alien. The final alien can look like that. It all ties together. It all ties together. The final alien can look like that rabbit head, that crocheted rabbit head. Oh, dear Lord. You know, in space, no one can hear you scream. But on Easter, well, that wouldn't work because we're not in space, so everyone would hear you scream. And they might accidentally think it was about ice cream because of that whole thing that you people do with the you scream, I scream, right? So it just gets confusing, but I think we've got let's come back to this. Let's workshop this, put a pin in all of this. My final assessment, by the way, is this egg is a piece of donkey crap. So we've got that. So you've got donkey crap, and then you've got hangable donkey crap, and then the first two are like two different piles, one lavender and one green of donkey crap. So my Easter opinion of these, I'm using air quotes, even though my hands don't move, knickknacks, is donkey crap. Hey, Mrs. C, here's one. Why did the Easter Bunny cross the road? To get away from the donkey crap that he saw that you were going to give me because he didn't want to be associated with it. Happy Easter. Enjoy.
Tell us what you really think. I mean, don't hold back. Okay.
Okay.
Let's turn this off. And then my final item, again, they're all creepy, which makes me so happy. It's my favorite thing, then they're all homemade. This wall hanging that my friend Carol found for me when we were thrifting. And again, homemade goodness. This macrame bunny. It's crazy. It's scary. I love it. What do you think, Count Nick? Is this a good look for me?
Well, look at this. A crocheted rabbit head. I don't even know where to begin with this. Okay, here's the thing.
Right.
I get Easter. Everybody loves it, right? Eggs and rabbits and somehow religion and church, and it's all in there together. And that's great. Spring is sprung. I understand all that. But all I want to ask you about this rabbit head is this really what you hope the Easter Bunny looks like? I mean, you ever think about all these renditions, including this god-awful one of the Easter Bunny, and think to yourself, that's a horrifying creature. I hope I never run into this creature. I mean, this creature comes around once a year, right? Once a year. And what's his shtick? Well, from what I can tell, the only clothing he ever wears is either a really, really ill-appointed bow tie and vest, or maybe sometimes a straw hat, depending on, who's telling the story. But like, his big thing is he's got chocolate eggs, and then he got regular eggs too, and the regular eggs like get painted, and then this whole thing is very confusing. I'm a monster. I mean, that goes without saying. I'm a monster. Everybody's scared of me. But the real monster is right here. All you have to do is look at me. Look at me. Now look at this macrame rabbit head and ask yourself, who's the real monster? I think we all know the answer. Again, let's move on.
Okay. Listen, guys, I hope you're having the best Easter. That was stuff in my room. Do you have handmade Easter stuff that you have as well that's really kind of creepy and cool? I'd love to hear about it. I hope you're having the best holiday ever. Go eat all that fun Easter candy, and mwah from me. And can I help you? Can I help you do this? Mwah from Count Nick. Have a great one. Would you like to add anything?
So as usual, here, sitting in whatever. Let's go back to the movie. That movie's a good idea, right? Easter. There's something in there. Anyway, happy Easter, Feliz Nave Easter, Merry Easter, Miss. Whatever your salutation and greeting is for the day, I hope you have a great time with friend and family. In my case, that's both. They're the same person, so friend and family. I keep one around, and I can tolerate one anymore, and I want to fuzz myself in the shagoose. So it's all good. But anyway, happy Easter, and look for Easter Alien coming out in 2025. Easter Alien. This is going to be a hit. It's definitely going to... Don't listen to her. It's going to be a hit. Bye!
You did it! Did you have a fun Easter? Did you enjoy my little special? I hope it becomes a holiday tradition for you. It's a lot of fun for me, so let's do this. Thank you so much for joining me today on this bonus episode, and I can't wait to see you on the next episode. Yay! Have a great week. Next week, will the Easter Bunny finally reveal where he keeps all his eggs? Come back to find out.